Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is the 85th session in this journey, and during this video we are going to take a look at another type of file that you can import, and an external file you can import into Microsoft Excel. So we are going to take a look at importing data from a Microsoft Access database. Now, if you are not familiar with Microsoft Access, no problem. This video is just about importing data from that other file type into Excel. Now, a quick FYI, if you are on a Mac, unfortunately Microsoft Access is not developed for the Mac platform. So more than likely you can probably skip this video right here and move on to the next one, or you can sit back, relax and enjoy learning how to import from Microsoft Access database. Perhaps one day you will work in a Windows system and the command will be there available for you. Alright, so inside of the exercise files that you downloaded earlier, there's a file. It's a zip file that's called northwinddb-import. Now the Northwind database is the Microsoft Access database. I have zipped it up here because a lot of times systems block the .accdb or mdb file extension, so I zipped it up. So before you use it, you got to unzip it, and you could do this a couple of different ways. If I right click on it, there's an option in here in the right click for WinZip. Right now, depending on what zip tool or extraction tool you use, you may see extract or unzip. I'm going to choose WinZip and then unzip here, and it's going to put it right into the same folder that I am in. So give it a moment, and there's the database right there. Now you don't have to open it, but I want to open it up in front of you just so you can see how it looks like, what it looks like. So I just gave that a double click, and this is the Access interface. I can enable the content. This is a little splash screen, kind of welcome page into the database. The part that I really want to look at is on the left hand side, and I'm going to go into the tables. Now database is all about storing data for you to then work with, really create queries of it, filter it, sort it, do what you need to do with it, right? But ultimately it's all about storing the data so that later on I can then get the data and start to report off of that data. Now here I'm going to open up the orders table. Looks kind of like an Excel document, right? You got headers there along the top, you got order IDs, you got customer, employees, and so on, and you got all the records down below. Here I can see that I have roughly 830 records inside of this table. Now there's multiple different tables here. I got one for categories and customers and employees and so on, right? We are going to take a look at importing the orders into Excel. So I just want to give you a quick review. This is what it looks like inside of native format inside of Microsoft Access. Now to get that data into Excel, I'll close it out. Let's get my folder out of the way. I'm back inside the same file that I just used it in my last video. So this is the text document that I imported. I'm going to add another worksheet here, and this is where I'm going to import the data from the Microsoft Access. So once again, I'm going to go to my data tab, and in the get and transform data section, I'll go to the get data. I'll go to the from database, and this time I'm going to do it with the Microsoft Access database. You also have the options to be able to go into the SQL Server database, a much larger database that perhaps sits somewhere completely different on a server someplace. You have access to it, and you can grab the data from there. But for our demonstration purpose, we'll do Access database. Alright, I'm going to grab my data, which is already unzipped. Give it a moment to load up here, connecting to the data. Alright, now this is a little bit different than what we experience with the text file, because the database can contain multiple tables as well as queries based on those tables, right? It's giving me a list of all the queries and tables. You'll notice that the first set, the little icon there, it looks like two little boxes overlapping one another. Those are queries from the database. And if I scroll down, We got one that looks more like a worksheet, just a single table. Those are our tables. So I'm going to go ahead and select orders, and it's going to give me a quick little preview here. So here's my data. Now I do want to point out that some of the formatting does not transition over through the export or through the import, such as the employee ID, the customer ID. Those actually show names, but inside the Access database there was an underlining value that gets sent to us, and then the dates got both the date and the time, because Microsoft Access uses a date time data type, and that's what we are going to get by default. So here I'm just going to go to the load and load to. So I'll drop it into the table, and it will be the existing worksheet just like our text file, and I'll hit OK, and we'll give it just a moment, and it will update the data. Alright, so here's my data. So you did that import data from an Access database, something with lots of data in there. You may have thousands and thousands of records, and we can quickly make that connection and import that data. Now keep in mind that this is a connected document. If somebody updates the Access database, they go in, open up the order table, they make edits, they add records, they delete records. I can then click into my table, go to the query tab, top of my screen, or table design, and I have this refresh button. It's actually in both the places, under table design and query both. I could then click into my table, go to my query tab, and you will have an option here for the refresh. I can refresh that, and you would get the updated data depending on how much data you have, right? It may not be like that so quick, but they might take just a little bit of time to be able to retrieve that data and put it into your Excel. So this is importing data from Microsoft Access database. Hope you liked it. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and as I always say, if you really liked it and enjoying this journey, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright, then we'll meet up in the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video. So see you in the next session. Till then, stay safe, have a great life, and take very good care of yourself.